Warning, I am going to expose the truth about melanated Mexicans and melanated Latino black people. And yes, you heard me, black people. And for the motherfuckers that want proof, watch this whole fucking video. I am about to blow your mind and expand your mind how we are all the same and these are just labels. Mexicans, Cuban, Brazilian, these are all fucking labels. We're all the fucking same inside. So before I even bring up my proof of where Mexicans come from and how the slave trades happen and all that shit, you know, all the evidence and proof and facts of how we're all black, us Mexicans and Latinos. Well, not all Mexicans, but for the most part, most Mexicans and Latinos have neuromelanin in them, which is what this is. And neuromelanin is basically melanin that can observe the sun. And that's why you see a lot of blacks, Mexicans and Latinos with, you know, nappy afro type of hair. Mexicans have that too. Wait for the proof. Or read all this. And look, things to know. It is for black and brown. Not white people. White people have a different type of melanin, but that's for a different video. I already got a video on that on my IG. And yup, as you can already guess, they took that video down of me explaining where white people come from. Because y'all already know that TikTok is soft as fuck and they targeting me because I expose everything and I know the truth to everything. You feel me? I'm the black cat aware of all 9 dimensions. I expose everything. Nigga, quit playing with me. Neo from the fucking Matrix. But you see that? African. You see that? Black and brown. Ooh, wait. And it says African right here. My bad, y'all. I was kind of tweaking, but look at this. Before we even get into what happened when the Europeans came over here to enslave America and to enslave the natives, we're going to explain what other type of people they brought over here too. And the type of people they brought over there before, you feel me, the Europeans even came over here with the African slave trades and all that shit. Did y'all know that Asians got traded to Africa with Europeans as well? So there was European with Asians mixed that came to Africa. And when they did the slave trade from Africa to here, they came along as well. So keep that in mind that we're mixed with Asian. Literally, Mexicans are mixed with Asian, Indian, and black, which Indians are the real black people. And this is your proof right here that the real Indians are black people. Like deadass, when you ask many black people from America, they'll tell you, bro, that their ancestors were the real Native Americans and the real Indians. And they always try to tell us that they're these other people. And this is more proof to my point of where Mexicans really come from. The vast majority have the roots in Africa, like I just said. Not all slaves made the trip directly into Spain, some from other Spanish territories, particularly the Caribbean. Just read all that. You feel me? Pause it. And if that shit ain't enough proof with your programmed Wally ass, nigga, here's more proof. This is Mayan hieroglyphics. Nigga. Us Mexicans and Latinos are also melanated brothers and sisters.
6 beings that are going to come out of hiding after disclosure. Number 1 is Sasquatches. Large communities of them live everywhere in some famous areas of the Appalachians and the Rocky Mountains. Earth is essentially their home. There was a time in history when Native Americans lived symbiotically with them and were very respectful of their communities. But the European colonialists came and forced these beings into hiding. They considered the Native Americans animals and savages and considered the Sasquatches the same. Number 2 is merfolk and sirens. There was actually a time when merfolk tried to have a symbiotic relationship with humans as they do with all life in the ocean. A lot of merfolk discovered humans and those first humans were typically pirates. But you know how greedy ass humans do when they come across something they don't understand. They captured them, tortured them and put them on display and ate them, which is still done to this day. If that doesn't hurt your heart, you're not human. Number 3 is reptilians. There are so many types and many of them see Earth as home and are very benevolent. They've been here since way before humans were even around. Some are malevolent from off Earth and have come here for an agenda. Millions walk among us and many of them are in places that you would never think that they would be at. The malevolent ones have done this on many other planets in the galaxy. Earth is just one that they want. Number 4, werewolves. These are beings that have a mix of human DNA and wolf/wolf extraterrestrial DNA. This allows them to change form and there's so many tails on them, I don't even have to say none, you already know. They walk among us more than you know because they've been around for a long time. I've noticed that their ability is usually linked to emotion. So it's like they could change form based on emotion a lot. People ask why they don't come out of hiding sooner. You think they're going to be accepted by people? Look me in the eye and tell me the average human is going to accept them. Number 5 is fairies. These are nature spirits who have a long history of being at war with humans since the beginning of human expansion on the planet. It was decided to go into hiding, only interacting with people who are open to them or can perceive them. Number 6 is human-looking ETs. They literally come in all colors of the rainbow. They come in different shapes and sizes, and they're here either because they see Earth as home, they're here for a mission, or both. They look so human, they don't even have to mask anything. Maybe just their way of seeing the world and their personality? They are here to help the consciousness shift on Earth and have been preparing for open contact. They see humans as their cousins, so they already know how we roll, they already know how we do, and they're here to help. Now, we can't say 100% of them are here to help, just as we can't say 100% of anything is 100% of something, but majority of them are benevolent.
This piece off here and put it over here. And now you see, the United States is no longer in the middle of the map.
Right.
Now, I did this with a major record company in New York City, I think in 1970. And an older man stood up in the back of the room and said, "Now, Elliot, you've gone too far." I said, "What's your problem?" "You can't do that with the map." I said, "Well, actually you can." He said, "No, the United States isn't in the middle of the map anymore." I said, "The United States never was in the middle of the map. You need to realize this depends on how you draw your map." And then I pointed this little fact out to him. South America is actually 9 times larger than Greenland.
Even though it doesn't really look like it.
No, it is! South America is actually 9 times larger than Greenland.
It's crazy.
Now, according to your social studies teachers, what is the equator? Halfway between the North Pole and the South Pole on this map would be right about here.
Right.
And that means that Iowa has a semi-tropical climate.
Yeah.
Well, you've been in Minnesota in the wintertime.
I've been in Iowa too. It's definitely
You know that it doesn't have a tropical climate. So you have to then introduce a real version of the map of the world. I think this is the one.
Looks very good.
The Peters projection map. The sizes on this map are right. The shapes are distorted.
Yeah.
Look at Greenland on this map. Right there. See it?
Yeah, it's really tiny.
See how small that is?
Right.
Look at it on the Mercator projection.
So why do they do that? I don't understand.
Why? Because the Pope commissioned Mercator to make a map that shows the spread of Christianity. So all the countries in which there are predominantly white people are larger than those in the southern part of the world, halfway between the North Pole and South Pole. Now, if you have children going to school and they're seeing
Jesus in the Bible. Jesus even says it in himself. He says in Revelation 16, the 22:16, the very last book of the Bible is Revelation. And the very last chapter in Revelation is the 22nd chapter. So go to the very last chapter, the very last book, and look up Revelation 22:16. And Jesus said, I, Jesus, I am the offspring of David, and I am Lucifer.
So the Christians are also worshiping the opposite than what they believe,
That's
what they
exactly
think
right.
they're doing.
They're worshiping Lucifer.
The same that you said that the Jews are doing.
Yeah, exactly. And the Muslims too. The
whole world is worshiping what? Something satanic?
Yeah, that's what I think. And I think that when I say satanic, I think the whole world and all the worship is going on throughout the world is being led. We are all humans, and we're being led into this by higher powers in the
America lands belongs to people that look like me. We are the original people of this land. We are the indigenous. We are the original Indians that they were talking about. And as more of that information come out and people start to figure out there's a such thing as a $5 Indian, and that the people that they said originally belong here, they now have to be sent back to wherever they were sent here from on boats and ships, we all can go ahead and start sitting at the round table and clapping our hands. Because what's supposed to be yours is being returned back to you. The harsh truth is that all we can do is sit back and watch. This ain't our fight, y'all. All we can do is sit back and watch. You see, because in order for me to return something that's yours, I have to remove the people that I said it belongs to. I have to remove them. Because in a minute, it's only going to be you and me. See, a lot of y'all is flying over your head. Your shit being returned back to you and you don't even realize it. They don't have
these motherfucking senators, governors, mayors, All your top power politicians, all your top actors, all your top athletes, all they ass was involved in this shit for years. And now they were all made over the last few years, they were made to give video confession, even if they were executed. I told many of you, Beyonce and Jay-Z were executed last year. They were found guilty for crimes against humanity. And not just Beyonce and Jay-Z, Tom Hanks, Harvey Einstein, Oprah Winfrey. Boy, the list go on. You damn near can't name a motherfucker that's famous that ain't participating in that shit. That's how deep this shit go. You know all them earthquakes that Japan been having? Them ain't earthquakes, nigga. That's the Galactic Confederation under the ground, blowing up all them tunnels where they had them kids. They done had kids under the ground for years. You got whole families that grew up under the ground, nigga, in sex trafficking. Nigga never seen the light of day. This shit finna come across y'all screen. An EBS alert. EBS alert mean everything gonna shut off. Nigga, the only thing gonna work is that one channel. You know, like an Amber alert come across? They gonna do an EBS alert. It's gonna show you, nigga. Every fucking body that was a part of Pizzagate, all must be revealed. It's the end game. You see what I'm saying? This is what's gonna happen. When you see R. Kelly get locked up, they got a few weeks, if that, before they start EBS alert you. It was all part of you watching a movie, man. Y'all watching a movie right now, man. This shit done already happened. This shit is already done. You just watching this shit play out now, man. I'm telling you what they ain't gonna tell you. Global crash my ass, nigga. You hear me? This is higher forces at work here. Cause if they didn't step in, nigga, we was done for. They was trying to push the transgender agenda all over the fucking planet. Why did they want to push the transgender agenda so hard? Because they worship the Baphomet. You get what I'm saying? The Baphomet. Exactly, nigga. Homosexuality was forced upon us to stop the procreation and the birth rate down on this planet, to stop more souls from coming in here. You get what I'm saying? It ain't supposed to been that way. I told y'all America is the new age Babylon. Who you think they was talking about in Revelations, nigga? You know what I'm saying? And no merchant will be able to trade with her ever again. I told y'all America will never win another war. That's why I say if y'all want a Georgia versus Rashad Jamal, the state of Georgia versus Rashad Jamal, what? No, when y'all putting that shit on paper, nigga, you think my ancestors finna let y'all put me in the cell when I'm a general in this war? For the same shit that y'all actually doing?